In More Meets the Eye news.
More than.
Damn you. Damn it. Damn it. In More Than Meets the Eye news. Submitted by Eat Your Veggies. Thank you for that. Photos of a woman kissing strangers around the world go viral and she doesn't have a partner. I added that last part in. I honestly don't know if she's like in a relationship or not. If she was, I don't know why she would be doing that, but there's all different, people are, it's interesting.
But also, why would they go viral if she...
Exactly.
What if they caught something viral? Oh!
That could be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just saying.
All right, so Christiana, she's 23 years old. She had planned a romantic getaway to rekindle a relationship with her ex-boyfriend, but it didn't go as planned, and so they broke up. But she ended up going to France anyway, to Paris, and so she ended up going with a friend for support. And so she said she always wanted a really romantic French getaway and a kissing picture by the Eiffel Tower. So she decided to take matters into her own hands and go up to a handsome stranger and ask him, like, hey, first of all, she said, do you speak English? He was like, yes. Do you have a girlfriend? No. Are you down to take a picture with me? Are you down to kiss me for a picture? So he was like, yeah. He was like, okay, cool.
I do the same thing before I do that.
This is Christiana.
She's actually really cute.
Yeah, so she's
Very
a
cute.
student abroad in the UK, and this is the photo.
I love that purse.
They do look like they're dating.
Yeah, they do.
Looks very boss.
She probably posted that as like revenge, you know,
Yeah,
on the
of
guy.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it just him or was it like multiple people?
So then she ends up tweeting that, saying something along the lines of like, oh, I hope this guy I kissed in France is doing good. Also, this guy I kissed by the Coliseum, I hope he's doing good too.
Oh,
Go her. Get it.
And then also, I hope this fireman is doing great.
Shit. Man, she's super friendly.
her.
I like her
This is
style.
a fun little album of pictures. It's like all the sights of the world with you kissing strangers.
Exactly, because this one is in Kansas, I believe.
The locations were getting shittier though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were pretty epic.
Yeah, the next one's gonna be like a porta potty or something.
Yeah. Downgrading.
Should be at Daytona Beach.
Oh, shit. Or Panama City.
What's wrong with Panama City?
Everything. It's the
Oh, I
same
see.
thing as Daytona.
I was just putting the ball in the tee for you.
Whatever.
And the wind blew and it fell.
And then it sounded like a fart.
Yep.
And that's what I think of when I think of you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. A lot of people think farts are funny.
You think of indigestion?
A what? A fart magician? Did you just?
Indigestion.
Oh, fart magicians. It's a hard profession to really make a lot of money at.
Yeah, it's magic.
Yeah.
Fart music.
I said magician, but musician is like totally different. That takes a lot of skill. Yeah.
Fart musician.
Yeah, because musical.
Musical
I think
farts.
it's better pitch.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she tweeted those 3 photos out in a thread, and they kind of went a little bit viral. And so she was just saying like, oh, so then there were even other people posting up their own photos. Like this one was like, oh, I hope the guy I had a fling with in Bali once is doing great. And just like all these women just showing like, or like sharing their spontaneous, wild travel adventures with strangers. And so Christiana was saying like, you know, she had always had a lot of self-confidence issues. And so for her to ask a random cute guy to kiss her requires confidence. And so at that point she was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do this. And so she ends up walking away with like the biggest smile on her face and with so much confidence that it became like an adrenaline rush for her. So then once they ended up going to Rome, she did it again. And then coming back home, she did it again. So now she's just like, yeah, it just feels like it's like this pure innocent moment between 2 strangers, because there's comments saying like, oh my god, did you forget about herpes? But she's like, at the end of the day, we all kiss strangers. So it's just a way.
Yeah, Steve.
But you could
Stop giving me shit for it.
Please don't.
We all do it, okay?
Please don't.
You could also get hepatitis too. Did you know that from kissing someone?
I didn't.
Yeah.
So when I was young and dumb, is there more to the story?
Yep. No, that's it.
Okay. So when I was 15, I have a lot of stories of me being dumb. I have stories of me being dumb like throughout my entire life,
Agreed.
but especially during the era of my teenage years when I was like addicted to the internet and like just like was really naive about strangers. So downtown Santa Barbara is a pretty safe place, so I think maybe I was sheltered a little bit. But we're downtown Santa Barbara. Me and my friend Kate, she was my best friend in high school. She was kind of an instigator. We would like panhandle, and like back then you had to use payphones, so you got like it was easy to like get quarters from people, and then we'd go buy like matching rings and stuff like that. Anyway, it was around Christmas time, and there was like this guy that thought that I was cute, and since she usually got a lot of attention, it was like, oh shit, he actually thinks I'm cute. He was 23, I was 15. He comes out with mistletoe and like goes like this, and I'm like, all right. And so we kissed and stuff, and then he stole a bunch of presents for me to give to people for Christmas.
What?
Yeah, I don't think they know that that's where that came from. And then he, I guess, like had gotten caught stealing twice, so he like had like this third, like if third offense, he would get locked up.
You kissed a vagrant.
Yeah, this 3-strike rule. Yeah, but I hadn't had that much experience. I was still like a virgin.
Where do you get the Christmas presents from?
Oh, like he stole them from like he stole this like graphics card for a game for a PlayStation. I don't know what kind of game
Like
it
from
was.
you?
For no, like from stores.
Oh, I see.
So like I gave them as presents. Like he'd be like, "What would your brother want?" I'm like, "I don't know, like a PlayStation card," and he
Oh,
would
I see
steal
what you
it.
mean.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then I would like give it as.
I thought that he stole presents from you.
I thought that too.
Oh no, he stole presents for me to give
For
to
you.
people.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
so much
like
better.
as a romantic
Yeah, that's way better.
gesture.
That's
So we
lovely.
spent the whole day like, because I was like, oh, I wish I could afford presents for my family because it was Christmas time. And since we made out under the mistletoe, he's like, I could do it. And he, I guess, like it was 3 strikes rule. He had one more strike left before he'd be locked up forever.
But he was willing to risk that for
and
you.
He set off one of the alarms in the store in the Urban Outfitters, and they were like, all the guards came out and they're like, sir, come back here. And he like so smoothly got rid of like whatever he had in his pocket. He walked out fresh with them apologizing. I was like, oh shit, he's about to go to jail. And like they came out, we're so sorry, we're so sorry. I'm like, what happened? He's like, I just got rid of it on my pant leg.
Wait,
Wow.
so you knew?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. No,
He was
I-
stealing for her.
For-
I know
Yeah.
that. I didn't know that you knew.
oh yeah. I just thought he was a badass.
Oh, that's so funny.
yeah.
You like the
And
bad
then
boy.
And the way that he did that too, he's like, I got rid of my pant leg, I gotta do this shit.
Aha! Like, oh my god.
And then now you're a grown up, you're like, what a loser.
What an
Yeah.
idiot! I'm so dumb. But yeah.
But back then,
so-
he might as well have been a fucking Parisian art thief.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have been.
I mean, he was 23, and I was 15. And
Were you standing outside watching him like you're watching like your friend on American Ninja Warrior? That's stage 1, stage 2, stage 3.
No, we would go in together, and me and my friend would like be looking at things over here, and he would be over here doing stuff.
Your distraction.
But yeah, so
Holy
he
shit.
called me once, and then
Sophisticated.
and then his phone stopped working. Like he never called
Probably
again.
went
So
back to jail.
I feel like he did. I feel like he like got caught somewhere.
That or his prepaid phone card right now.
Could be.
Could be either or.
Could be.
So I think the last photo this girl will probably have is her in a back alley. I predict that after seeing the fire truck. That's like, I mean, I'm no bachelorette. You know,
That's funny.
That's probably.
I've only ever kissed a stranger once, and that was in Santa Barbara.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just it sets the mood for kissing strangers.
Yeah, because he was an Irish dude, and he was like, I guess during the summer they get like a ton of Irish students to go to, what's the university again?
UCSB.
Yeah, I think that one.
Westmont. There's 5 colleges. It's a college.
Okay, well,
town.
one of those. And so, I don't know, like, he ended up having, like, a shirt that said, like, kiss me, I'm Irish or something, I think.
So you did?
And you're like, I will.
Okay.
And then
And he's
You're
like,
like, well,
how,
I'm in too deep.
how about you put one on me?
No, that was pretty good. No. My friend, like, coaxed me into doing it, so I was just like, all right, I don't know. That was it.
Did you kiss him like more than once? Or just
No, it
once?
was literally, like, the lamest kiss. It was
Tom?
just it was a pet.
That was your one stranger story.
That's it. That was my one stranger kiss story, and that was it.
Yeah.
I don't know how many I have, but I'm sure it's up there.
I only have that one. I think.
Remembering them is the bigger challenge.
That's the trick, huh?
I believe it.
And remembering their names, that's what I was gonna say about the story. I was like, gosh, I love how these girls have locations for all of them. So that way you kind of remember,
Yeah.
but even though if you don't know their names, you're like, it was the Rome one. You know what I
True.
mean?
Well, I actually became friends on Facebook with this guy. And, like, he lived in Dublin, so I was just like, oh, cool, I have, like, a pen pal in Dublin.
Yeah.
Can
That's
I
what-
suggest something for your branding? Can you always have a glass of red wine in your hand as you say everything that you say? I just think it would help everything.
That would
the
be
prop.
amazing,
Doesn't
actually.
even have
I
to be
wouldn't
real
mind
wine.
a glass of red wine now, but I am driving back, so I have to be responsible.
No, you don't have to drink it. Just hold it.
Just hold it.
That's
like
where
a
it came
goblet.
from. Was I actually have a picture of? I just have one picture of us in that Urban Outfitters that he got caught stealing in.
It's really sweet.
You know
I
what?
do have that evidence.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So I like how you go for the bad boy that knows how to shoplift, you know, at the best stores.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I probably would have gone for anyone that gave me attention. Because, like, they always went after my friend Kate. I was, like, the guy's girl. Like, everyone wanted to be friends with me, but not, like...
You and I were the same soul because my sister was that girl.
Yeah.
So, like, I could never get rid of it. It was, like, always there,
Yeah.
living with me. Yeah.
I wouldn't have talked to either of you in high school.
I know.
They wouldn't have talked to you.
Yeah.
You know what? I was
No, they would
would've
have
thought
tried. They
you
would
were
have
a
tried.
prep.
They would have tried to talk to me.
I didn't like guys that tried too hard.